Hi boys and girls, welcome to Art with Mrs. Dickerson and her daughter Chris.
Hello.
Today we're going to make a fish. All right, so we're going to learn how to draw a fish. So the first thing you have to do is you have to hold your paper, lay it down in front of you horizontally, all right, so that it goes this direction. First thing we're going to do is a line. We could call it a rainbow line if we want. So make a nice rainbow line like that. And then we're going to make another rainbow line on the bottom. So an upside down rainbow line like this.
They don't connect.
Nope, they don't connect. That's true. Chris noticed that. I didn't connect them. See, I left a little space. All right. Now the tail, we're going to make the fish tail. So we're going to go up. And then watch what we're going to do. We're going to do a wiggly line. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Like about to there. And then we're going to connect the wiggly line to the bottom, upside down rainbow line at the bottom. All right. Now this fish is going to have little lips. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little sausage shape here. You don't have to put lips on your fish. It could just be a straight one. And then I'm going to take my bottom line and I'm going to go it's a silly fish, right? Okay, and then I'm going to draw my fish's eye. So I'm going to draw one circle and then one circle inside. Two circles. 1, 2. All right, and I'm going to take my black marker or whatever I'm using to draw with, and I'm going to color in the middle circle like that. So he has a pupil, all right? And then I'm going to do another wiggly line here. Going like that. Any kind of wiggly line. There's no right or wrong. And I'm going to draw a fin on top of my fish. So you ready? I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to do wiggly lines. A lot of wiggly lines on this fish. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do in my fish is I'm going to make some bubbles coming out of his mouth. So I'm going to draw 3 bubbles. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And then you know what I'm going to do on my bubbles? I'm going to give them a little highlight. So I'm going to do like a little C on each bubble. Just to... And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give my fish some decorations. Now this is the fun part. You could do anything you want. You could put polka dots on him, you could do stripes, you could do just shapes. But I think for fun, I'm gonna make my fish striped. So I'm gonna give him some stripes. I'm gonna do like curved lines, but they could be straight lines or curved. Doesn't matter. It's more fun to color in too if he has some. Take your time, don't rush. Okay, so there is our basic drawing of our fish. Do you think it should have another fin underneath? What do you think, Chris? Would you like to have another one or you like it just on top?
I like it just on top.
Okay.
But should it be in water?
Oh, maybe we should make some water in our fish. Okay, let's do that. Where should the water go? Like that kind of?
Yeah.
He's floating along?
Yeah. I guess fish are in the water, but...
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to color our fish. So for coloring them, you can choose any colors you want. It's your fish. You can make it your way. Okay? So I don't know. I'm going to choose, just thinking about it now.
I'm going to use this color.
Yeah, you're going to use that one. All right, Chris is starting with a blue. I'm going to start with a pink. See if I like this color. And then I'm just going to start on one of my stripes. And you can... make your stripe. Now you could do rainbow stripes, which means you could make every stripe a different color. That would be fun. Or you could do a pattern, every other stripe. You could do it however you want. your fish, right? Maybe I'll do sort of a rainbow design. Maybe I'll choose every color. Well, every stripe is going to be a different color. It's just more fun that way, right?
Where's my pink?
And you know what? You could use markers to color them in. You don't have to use crayons. You could use colored pencils. You could do markers. You could mix it. You could do some markers, some colored pencils, some crayon. Like that. Maybe I'll put blue on the last one. And then you could just make the front part of your fish a different color, or you could use it one of the two. That's the fun part about art. And that's what's fun about when you guys send me your pictures, when I get them in my email box, they're all different. I love that so much. Some people add things that I never even thought of adding. Some people use colors that are so interesting and creative. Some people draw big fish, some people draw small ones. Anything you do, it's so fun, and I love getting them. And you know, with crayons, like if you start with a color you don't really like, guess what? You could just go over it with another color. So like, for example, let's see, I start with this green and I think, oh my gosh, it's so light. I don't know if I really like that color. I could take a darker green and just blend right into it. See, look at that. It's kind of pretty like that. And I could go back to the lighter one, blend, because with crayons you can blend. So this is just an imaginary fish. It's not really any certain kind of fish. Sort of like a sunfish, I guess. And then the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm almost done. I'm gonna add my bubbles. Oh, that's pretty. And then, oh, Chris, she's gonna make her lips a different color. That's funny. Hers has some lipstick on. And then I'm just gonna add a little water down here below. And yeah, and don't forget, you can always pause and then work on it. And then I'm gonna sign my name. Don't forget to sign your work. Chris, sign her name. Okay, all right, so boys and girls, here we are. Fish Swimming in the Ocean by Mrs. Dickerson and Chris. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to send me your finished products, your finished samples. I love to see them coming in my mailbox. Thanks for joining us.